Yo, what's up, my people? Today we're gonna be playing a story-driven narrative game from Plug-in Digital. Shout out to the PR department hooking me up with a copy of the game. We're gonna get into 4 songs. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun, baby. A whole lot of fun. So you don't want to miss this. Let's go ahead and hop into the gameplay launch trailer. We're gonna check that out, and then we're gonna get into the game. Yeah.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure, await further information.
Recording submitted.
Is there no sign of security?
No.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it. You need to get out of there now!
PlayStation.
All right, guys, this game is featuring some of the craziest actors. I'm gonna tell you everybody. Troy Baker is one of them. It's gonna be amazing. You know, Julia Brown's in this. A whole lot of people really doing big things. I'm gonna start up the game for the first time, and I'm gonna look back at my game summary. Then I'll know everybody to tell you who's in the game. So just bear with me for a minute. Yeah, I am hyped. There's a whole lot of games going down right now, a whole lot of good games at that, and more just inbound in the next couple of months, like influx of crazy games. So I'm trying to play them all, but I don't only play my first time over here on this channel. If you want to see me go through these games and try to beat as many of these games as possible, check out my channel, ADG versus game. Use the hashtag ADG versus game. It'll probably be in the first comment or somewhere in the description. Use that to find the channel. Easy. ADG versus game. Though it may show up some other videos, but ADG versus game channel is probably gonna have some videos in there. Definitely gonna have some videos in there. All right, so yeah, so we have Roger Clark from Red Dead Redemption, Troy Baker, Last of Us, and Death Stranding, Julia Brown from The Last Kingdom and World on Fire. Definitely a star-studded cast. This thing is using the Unreal Engine, and let's just go ahead. Y'all know y'all don't want to hear me talk. Y'all want to see some gameplay. Let's go. So they saying it's gonna be a sci-fi drama. It's gonna be about no camera cuts, load times, or HUD. Okay, this is gonna be sick. Okay, this is gonna be really sick. And I know y'all thinking like, aren't you playing a game similar to this right now with the Escape? Yes, I am. But yeah, this game can be played in an intense session or chapter by chapter, like a Netflix series. So you have quality, then you have performance. Me personally, I'm gonna go with quality. I want intense graphics. I don't care about, I know I'm maybe because I'm old or something, but I don't care about that extra 60 FPS, 120 FPS. Sometimes that stuff make me seasick, baby. All right, I'm just saying. I mean, it's cool if they add it in, but it doesn't. I don't have to have it, baby. I don't have to have it. These are the different characters right here. Collectible story. If you're wondering about a price on this game, I'm gonna tell you that too in a second. It's actually only $29.99 on PC and PlayStation. So the game right now is only on PS5 and PC. I know that now for sure too. So let's start a new game. So it's out now on PS5 and PC. The narrative sci-fi pot boiler. That's what they call it. narrative, sci-fi, potball. I can't get the words out. But the potballer is going down right now. The potballer. I know lately y'all been noticing like a change in the guard with me. Like I'm just been like really excited, man. It's that time of the year, man. I'm just really excited. And everything's great right now as far as at least as far as like my setup. So like I'm loving my setup. I'm loving little things like that. So it's just kind of crazy.
Hated it.
I wouldn't say hate. I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Regardless, I'm caught up now. So it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
You could be worse. You could be stuck with...
I know we don't like talking within the cinematics, but just a little break anyway, so I picked the perfect time. But I do apologize for that moment not having the subtitles on. Just wanted to say that, and let's keep it moving.
Jack? You cut off then. What were you saying?
The alarm at Solace is triggered.
Solace? That relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
To think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives. I'll contact them, see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Fort Solace. This is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary, responding to Fort Solace alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw from here. Why don't you check it out?
People who use that expression don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
That vacation can't come soon enough.
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Okay. I can pick you up on the way back.
A little something I want to talk about. Number one, the graphics are outstanding right now, but they are doing a very good job of trying to keep this very cinematic and huge. It's very story driven, as I can already tell it's going to be, and let's get it. And also the ability to, we're going to have the ability, like, I think we're going to be driving vehicles too. Don't quote me on that, but I think we are.
Frequency, Jess.
No problem.
From the trailers, it looked like we were.
If you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
How many times do I have to tell you this isn't the military?
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
Oh yeah, what did I say? What did I say? What we got over here? Look at them wheels. Let's go. Hating on me cause I'm riding dirty.
Set course for Fort Solace.
Calculating.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace. The Planum Quadrant responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Okay, I'm heading to Solace. Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
Okay, I'm not actually driving at this point. It's just doing it on its own. So I'm wondering if there's gonna be any like actual gameplay with driving it. Let them credits roll, baby. Let them credits roll. Now would be a good time. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you hit up likes and support. Once again, I only do first times on this channel. My journey through games continue on ADG versus game. It's not the biggest channel right now, and I've been so busy. There've been so many games, so that literally that channel doesn't really have. Lately, I haven't been doing thumbnails on time. Like I've just been so busy. Plus, YouTube's been taking so long with actually encoding my videos in 4K. If you're getting to this video and it's not in 4K yet, possibly it will be in 4K. I'm not sure why they're taking so long in encoding. Sometimes, especially if I have like a copyright, it takes even longer. I have Madden videos that I still haven't released because they have copyrights on them. And I started playing it last Friday. Here we are now. It's Tuesday. Whole weekend has passed, and I'm still doing a lot of encoding and getting those off. Even though some of those had 3 or 4, but they say no loading screens. But I believe that was a loading screen. Maybe a fancy loading screen, but I believe that was a loading screen. A lot of times, though, just to be honest, a lot of times when they say no loading times, no loading screens, there is loading. They're doing it in a way where it doesn't, you really can't notice it. You know, that's what they're trying to do. But I will say, this part, this cinematic, this opener is a little drawn out. It's not much to it. It's just a car driving. The game still could be good though, but this way to start with this long drive. All right, here we go.
Solace? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy? Solace is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
Full swing here, so I've hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so your plan B.
Chairman, listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
Once again, the world looks amazing. The graphics look amazing. And when things get scary, oh my god. We'll see what happens.
I'll head to the atrium and make contact there.
Just remember, it's a thriller, baby. It's a thriller. Sci-fi thriller. Well, hold up.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
So we got our first puzzle, I guess. We in lockdown, baby. Lockdown. Welcome to the Solace Penitentiary. Okay, I watch too much wrestling. I do. Can I run though? That's what I want. Now that's gonna be an issue. If I had to walk like this the entire time, that's gonna be an issue.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
Like literally, they should have thought about that. I'm pressing a lot of buttons, seeing if I can run. I'm holding down sticks, but nothing. Looks like there's a staircase over here. Maybe I can get up through here, but not being able to run. I'm telling you, I done pressed every trigger button as well as hold the sticks down, and there's no running. I would trade in running, and you can give me load times.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
Oh. I've had this on way too long.
Okay. I'm gonna check the options real quick because I can't believe there's no running. There's no run. We got movement with left stick, but we don't have no running. Got a photo mode, but there's no running. Okay, what is going on here with this? So way up the sides. Do we just leave? Nope, I don't think we just leave. Maybe there's a spot we missed. Hold up. What's this right here? Was that there before?
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Well, the lift's out and the storm's on its way.
Roger. Over and out.
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in. Weather is in full swing here. No idea why I even tried to repair the hull.
Weirdly, at times I was pressing the right thing. I guess it may be very sensitive, but sometimes I was pressing it and wasn't doing it. Also, at any time, you know, in any of my videos, whether it's here or on ADG versus game, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them for you. That's what I'm here for.
Has the storm hit you yet? How are you getting on?
It's been a while since I was out in a storm. It still hurts. Weather resistance suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
This place really is a relic.
It doesn't tell you, but sometimes when you stop like that, you gotta hit the right stick to gain your footing.
Ah, you've got to be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
A very hard, interesting spot. I'm pressing it. I just want you to keep pressing it for some reason. I'm sure I pressed X. We're making progress though, baby. I do think my cat part needs to be brightened a little bit.
More like climbing.
You bear with me for a second. Might be a little too much.
Next time, I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes. Been a long day.
All right, chapter 1. Welcome to Fort Solace. It actually took me 19 minutes to do this.
See if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms.
No.
Paint the picture for me?
What, of Solace? It's old school. Still got single structures.
You should feel right at home then.
It certainly doesn't look welcoming.
I'm saying nothing.
But what was the deal of not giving us a run mechanic? That might be the biggest, most simplest mistake ever for a game like this. And then the worlds are so big. Now, like I said, I don't think it's gonna like stop the game from being good, but the ease of gameplay and gameplay itself is kind of bumbled without that.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
The fun of gameplay could be definitely put down if we were walking like this the entire time. Okay, system override. Why can't I do that before? It's open.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains oxygen levels. Did you think they just powered the light?
Well, not anymore.
We in, baby. Don't forget the show continues on ADG versus game. I only do first times and normal game coverage over here. Then after that, first time my game plays. For that particular game, go to ADG versus game. Just because, I don't know, walkthroughs just don't do that good for me. They start off good, then they go slow. Even a video I put up the other day is doing better than usual.
Please tell me you didn't
It's because the game just released for more
I
April.
know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours? I knew it.
I'm not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
I'll be fine. The backup generators power more than just the lights, you know.
At least it's sinking in.
Turning it up. I'm about to do the same thing. With a soda, okay? With a soda. And maybe some water. Yeah, I said water. I'm country. From the dirty south. Drinking on the job. Nice trophy. That's a nice one.
Drinking on the job?
Nothing wrong with staying hydrated out here.
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
My thing is, I'm wondering where the save points are.
No power. That's not ideal.
It's always the ideal, bro. If you're wondering about that, that's like R1. You can bring up this. If you have maps, I guess they're gonna be on here, and you can zoom. But right now we don't have anything but messages, audio, and video, so you can get into like certain videos.
I know you said this isn't the format for it, but you never answer your phone. I'm in the canteen. I already know the answer to this, but do you want me to bring a beer up to the wreck? I'm grabbing a snack. Let me know. Maybe even record a log back. Wouldn't that be fun? I may be running late, but I can assure you it's not because I lost track of time decorating.
I think they're
my
more than
helmet.
just friends.
Call signs matter. I had a thought about one for you. Ready? A bear. It matches your mood. See you down there in 5.
Door locked.
So now everything is locked. What we got here?
Standard issue. It's not as comfy as it looks.
I've always liked mine.
Well, I'm not drawing a dog on mine.
It's a frog?
Oh.
These suits kind of remind me of the Valve suits from the Valve games. I think I'm going the wrong way now. Maybe I'm
I
not.
need to make contact with the Solace team.
Something tells me though the Solace team is you know, I mean this place is on lockdown it seems. Let me go up. What do we got over here?
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
There's got to be something up here. So I am on borrowed time for this video, and I do apologize. So like, I'm gonna be stopping soon, even if I'm not at a good save point. I'll just have to replay it over, and without the running, which is gonna make it kind of bad.
Wow, this is spooky.
Why?
The place is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
Maybe best to grab the schematics. Just to confirm, I can access the site files from here.
Good idea. Fort Solace 2053. Even this tree makes me feel old.
2053? It's almost as old as me. Hard to think we've been up here that long.
We got map data here. Okay, now we transfer the map data to our device. That's a cool little thing. So now we can bring this up at any time. Yeah, I should be able to go through this one.
It worked.
What did?
The i5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
Oh, we handling them. See, I'm hoping for something like very big to happen before I stop the video, but I may have to stop it for then. And remember, you guys just have to catch me on ADG versus game. Like, I'm just on limited time. There's so many games I gotta play, and I have only like an hour or so left to play games before it's time to hang out with the fam and do my daily duties, stuff like that.
I haven't seen one of these in years.
Really, you can play this? Are we just moving the same spots over and over again? I think we are. Just making sure there's nothing in here before I move on. A Rubik's Cube.
How do people solve these?
Did it make it so you can solve it or no? See, I'll mess around this thing all day. See, we can't even save that point, but I would mess around it all day long. To try to solve it, because I was always crazy about Rubik's Cubes.
It's so creepy when everyone's off.
We spend most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
Look at that little guy go.
How's the search going?
It's ongoing.
Yeah, sounds it.
So you can collect the posters, banners, and flags to unlock all the contents in the main menu. So this game is definitely very narrative based. I haven't really just now noticed that screen. Guess it's not nothing to do there. This game is very narrative based, and sadly, even though this is my first time, I'm not gonna be able to give you much review elements except what I have said so far in this to wrap this up with this first 37 minutes. I like the game. I do feel like they made a big mistake by not having a run mechanic. Like what? I like some of the features. I like having a little thing in my arsenal right here. But to not have a run mechanic is pretty bad. Also, it's kind of hard to really tell like if it's saved, when the last time it saved or anything. So we just don't know. I don't know if it auto saves or anything, but I'm about to test it to see what happens. Is it constantly saving? I don't know. So apparently it saved when I was in this room after that last conversation. So it saved it. So, but as I said, if you want to see more of this game, me play this game, you're gonna have to check me out on the ADG versus Game channel. That's where I'm gonna be continuing this thing. So you go over there if you want to see more. As far as my review, my little mini review for my first time, is that I think the game's gonna be interesting for anybody who like exploration, sci-fi, narrative-based games. You're gonna probably like this. I don't think it's gonna be anything bad, outside of the one thing that I have noticed, and like I said, the walking. I know I can't let it go. Like, if this game is like, even if it's just 15-20 hours, that's 15 or 10 hours. If it's 10 hours or less, even if it's 8 to 10, that's 8 to 10 hours of walking slow. Nobody wants to do that. But especially playing through it for a second time, or considering playing it a second time, being that this supposed to be narrative and choice is supposed to be a part of the game, you do it over again, walking like that, it seems like you'd be able to add a run mechanic in the game, to be honest. Could it be that hard? I say add a run mechanic if you guys can. Just do it. You really need it. So once again, hashtag ADG versus Game to see the rest of this series with me. There's a lot of games going down. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to play it a lot during the first month and try to get it done. But you never know. Sometimes it may take longer than a month. Like I said, there's a lot of games going down, a lot of things that I'm playing and covering. Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next show, next video. Shout out to the developers of the game for giving me a copy and their PR departments. And once again, yeah, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here.